Hello, my name is Linnette McFarlane, and today I will be discussing the importance of DNA evidence. From forensic labs to paternity labs and even genealogy labs, which is a lab that informs you about your family's history tree, DNA evidence has been a key factor in searching for human-related results. DNA is an important aspect in our life because we are made up of DNA. Without the usage of DNA evidence, we wouldn't be able to catch criminals, help individuals find their biological parent, and help inform individuals about their family ancestors. DNA is important to me because I am made up of DNA, and it's the reason why I have unique characteristics. Also, my future career as a homicide detective depends on the usage of DNA evidence. DNA evidence has aided victims' families, helped individuals find their biological parent, and has informed individuals about their family's history. DNA is very fascinating and can hold a lot of information, but without DNA, we will always live our life questioning, what if? DNA can either make or break a lead in a criminal case. Crime scene investigators depend on the usage of DNA evidence while conducting a crime case. Every time a crime is committed, DNA evidence is left on the scene. To collect DNA, crime scene investigators collect evidence such as weapons, clothes, corpse, and other material they believe may hold DNA evidence. The evidence is then taken to the forensics lab where multiple tests are ran, where results will show DNA samples such as hair, blood, and other DNA components which will link to a prime suspect in a case. Imagine a scenario where crime scene investigators fail at finding DNA or lose DNA in the searching process. As I watched The First 48, which is a show where detectives and crime scene investigators depend on DNA evidence to solve a crime case, I've watched where rain would wash away DNA evidence. I've also watched where crime scene investigators had difficulties finding DNA evidence. Without finding DNA evidence, forensic labs wouldn't be able to catch a potential suspect, which will lead into the case growing cold. Not only does DNA evidence benefit forensic labs, but DNA evidence also benefits paternity labs. DNA evidence is used in paternity labs to help an individual find their biological mother or father. DNA evidence is taken from the individual and potential mother and father in a paternity lab by either swiping the mouth with a Q-tip for cheek cells or by drawing blood samples from the body. The evidence is then tested in the paternity labs where results may come back 99.9%, indicating that that is the individual's biological mother or father. The results may also come back 0%, which means that is not the individual's biological mother or father. Without DNA used in the paternity lab, finding an individual's mother and father will be a lifelong battle. Without DNA, paternity labs wouldn't get accurate results to determine if that is the individual's biological mother or father. Also, the child wouldn't get to know who are their true parents, which may play psychological effects on the child in the future. DNA aids those searching for their mother and father, but did you know that DNA can also inform an individual about their family tree as well? DNA evidence is used in genealogy labs to help individuals learn about their family history, ancestry. With the use of DNA evidence in a genealogy lab, the genealogy lab can inform an individual about family members they are not aware of. The process of taking DNA evidence is equivalent to the process used in the paternity lab by either swiping the mouth for cheek cells or by drawing blood samples. Only in this case, the DNA is taken from one individual only. The DNA is then tested in the genealogy labs where results can come back informing the individual about different families from different countries, tribes, villages, different ethnicities, and even inform the individual about family that has contributed to society in the past. Without DNA evidence used in genealogy labs, an individual will be curious about their family tree and won't inherit anything from the family that is rightfully theirs. Without DNA, genealogy labs wouldn't be able to access the correct family tree. Also, without the use of DNA evidence and correct results, the individual family may be wealthy, and this can hinder them from claiming any property, money, and documentation that is rightfully theirs. In conclusion, DNA will forever have many pros and advantages. DNA has healed the hearts of victims' families, reunited individuals to their parents, and has given knowledge about an individual's history tree from a family. DNA evidence is the key to solving cases, finding relatives, and informing individuals about the history of their relatives. Life with no DNA evidence, no life existence at all. Empty jailhouses. Are you really my mother and father? Who are my ancestors? Thank you.